Sahih Al Bukhari, the Book of Knowledge, Chapter 10. Allah grants understanding in the religion to those He wills good for. Narrated by Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan, I heard the Prophet, peace be upon him, say, "When Allah intends good for someone, He grants him understanding of the religion. I am only a distributor, but it is Allah who gives, and this Ummah will continue to stand firm upon the command of Allah, unharmed by those who oppose them, until the command of Allah comes." Brief commentary. Allah the Most Merciful loves goodness for His servants. In this hadith, the Prophet, peace be upon him, tells us that when Allah wills great good for someone, He grants them understanding of the religion. With these few words, the Prophet, peace be upon him, sets a profound principle. True goodness is not found in wealth, status, or health, but in the blessing of grasping the matters of faith. The greatest gift a person can receive is a heart and mind opened by Allah to comprehend His religion. What is meant by understanding the religion is not just knowing a few rulings about purification and prayer. It is far wider and deeper. It means grasping the true creed that strengthens faith, realizing the objectives of the Sharia, which are built on mercy and justice, and knowing what is lawful and unlawful, so that life aligns with Allah's guidance. It is also a light in the heart, enabling one to distinguish truth from falsehood. Knowledge in Islam revives the heart, protects from misguidance, and guides to the straight path. It is the inheritance of the prophets, and whoever is deprived of it has indeed been deprived of great goodness. This hadith also gently points to a sign of Allah's love for His servant, that He makes the path of learning and understanding easy for him. Such a person finds joy in circles of knowledge, comfort in listening to the Quran, and delight in reading books of beneficial knowledge. This is what distinguishes lasting good from fleeting good, for wealth may vanish and health may decline, but knowledge remains a guiding light in this world and a means to what benefit in the hereafter. Then the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "I am only a distributor, but it is Allah who gives." The noble companions understood this to mean that the Prophet, peace be upon him, is the one who distributes and implements Allah's command. He allocates what Allah has commanded among the people, whether spoils, knowledge, or guidance. But the true giving and benefit are only from Allah. Most of the companions and the followers understood that when the Prophet, peace be upon him, said he was a distributor, he did not mean wealth alone. Rather, it encompasses all the good he brought to the people, including knowledge, guidance, and blessings. Scholars have studied his words carefully. One of the most insightful explanations come from a scholar named Imam al-Tayyibi. He looked at how this statement relates to the previous phrase, "When Allah intends good for someone, He grants him understanding of the religion." He considered whether the sentence about being a distributor was meant as a new, separate statement or as a description of the way the Prophet, peace be upon him, delivers knowledge and guidance. This means the Prophet, peace be upon him, conveys knowledge as Allah inspires him, delivering it equally to all without favoring anyone. Allah then grants understanding to each person, guiding sincere seekers and opening their heart to what He wills. In short, the Prophet, peace be upon him, spreads knowledge without distinction, and Allah alone gives understanding and guidance, rewarding those who truly seek it. Then the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "This Ummah will continue to stand firm upon the command of Allah." This is glad tidings that the religion is preserved and will never vanish. A group of Muslims will always remain steadfast, following the Quran and Sunnah, calling to good, striving in Allah's path, and maintaining the faith. This shows that Islam's light will not be extinguished, even in times of trial or when falsehood grows strong. The Ummah may face weakness or ignorance, but there will always be a steadfast group upholding the truth. This part of the hadith shows Allah's mercy on the Ummah. He guarantees that the truth will remain visible, the religion will never vanish completely, and unlike previous nations, there will always be those who preserve the Sharia and uphold the guidance, keeping the connection with Allah alive from generation to generation. The Prophet, peace be upon him, concluded, "Those who oppose them will not harm them until the command of Allah comes." This reassures the people of truth. As long as they remain steadfast, the opposition of others or the trials of life will not harm them or dim their light. True danger comes only from abandoning Allah's command. Those who uphold the truth and remain patient grow stronger, and the truth becomes clearer. Then the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Until the command of Allah comes," refers to either the day of judgment or the final divine wind that takes the souls of the believers, leaving only the worst people. This shows that the group standing for the truth will remain until the end of the world, and goodness will not vanish unless Allah wills. This gives believers certainty and steadfastness. Muslims should not weaken before opponents or despair during trials, because the truth will always have its people. Those who wish to be among them must seek beneficial knowledge, do good deeds, endure hardship, and remain firm in faith.